Hey friends, thanks for tuning in. This is a podcast where I speak on feelings, sex, friendship, and whatever else makes you uncomfortable. Join me on my journey as I give you something worth listening to. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Something Worth Listening to. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in my last episode. Thank you for even just looking at the shit, okay? Like, look at it and I'm grateful. Just thank you. So, this week, I wanted to talk about cheating. I know it's a generic topic. Everyone talks about it. Whatever. I want to jump on that bandwagon too. So, I will. Cheating. I think cheating is when you pursue someone other than your partner. So, what that means is flirting with someone who's not your boyfriend or girlfriend. Eye contact. Oh my God. Eye contact is so important. I'm not talking about like eye contact when I'm speaking to you. I'm talking about flirty eye contact. I'm looking you up and down. I'm looking what you got on. Like, we're grilling each other eye contact. Basically that whole like statement like you're undressing me with her clothes. What? You're undressing me with your eyes. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah. Personally, I feel cheating is a no-no. I think that if you're unhappy, you should just leave. That's easier said than done in a lot of cases, but what I've come across and the people that I've come across, there are no ties keeping those people together. Like, I'm not happy. I spoke to you over and over about it. I gave you several chances. I'm gone. This used to be like a hard topic for me because I've seen my parents go through it. I've seen my dad cheat on my mom multiple times and she stayed. I was talking to my friend one day and he had said to me, who are you to judge what your father did because you don't know what was going on in their relationship? Although I understand that, I don't understand that. Obviously, something was lacking for him to go look out and find it elsewhere. So that's what he did. Anyways, whatever. So my parents go through it. It was not fun. I just don't recommend it if you have a family and you could possibly get caught. I don't think all cheating is physical. What do you mean by that? I'll tell you what I mean by that. There's emotional cheating. There's physical cheating. Physical cheating is obviously like when I stand or bam, wham, thank you, ma'am. Emotional cheating is letting yourself open up to the person or that person opening up to you. I'd rather someone physically cheat on me because that's more likely to mean nothing than emotionally cheat on me, because then you're building something and you actually care for the person. I think I did. It was like more of an emotional, you would say. He didn't know at the time. Obviously, he knows now because I'm about to Takashi myself. When I was with my ex, I was dealing with the ex before that ex. And it wasn't like, how are you kind of conversation. It was like a sparks still there, rekindling the fire, like that type of I miss you, like we should try it again type of shit, type of vibe. I know that was the wrong thing to do. I wasn't thinking about him, the boyfriend that I was with. I was thinking about my happiness and the ex before that. But listen, sis or bro, an ex is an ex for a reason. And if it doesn't work out, do not force it. God knows why things don't work. Even though you don't understand it, he knows and he understands and he's doing it for a reason. Not to sound all preachy, but God is real, y'all. God is so real. Back to the story. I get off track a lot. I was talking to the ex before the ex, and my ex did not notice. If you know me, you know that I don't really care about my phone. I don't really answer it. I would keep my phone with me 24/7. Like, I would keep it face down, like the front face down and the camera facing up. Like, I would leave the room, but then come back if I realized I didn't have my phone. I was always on it. I would like angle it a weird way if he was around or he was next to me. Like, I was just doing weirdo shit, like, sneaky vibes. And I know if it was the other way around, I would definitely have noticed, because what are you doing? You don't even be on your phone like that, so why you acting weird now? He didn't notice, and that's when I knew that I had to go. Like, first off, I am talking to another man in your presence. And second off, you don't even notice that I'm talking to another man in your presence. Yeah, that relationship is over. Like, done. Backtracking a little bit. to watching my parents, that kind of put me on edge when I first got into that relationship because I didn't really trust him. He didn't do anything necessarily, because he kind of did some stuff, but he didn't do anything fully to make me not trust him or think that he was out cheating. It's just like I've seen someone say, I love you, I love you, I love you, and then go fuck the next bitch behind your back. You know what I mean? So I thought my parents had this perfect love story. Obviously they didn't. Obviously they don't. I just knew that it could happen to me too. It could happen to anybody. So I haven't been cheated on that I know of, but God forbid I was in the situation, I would just leave. I would be out, like no ifs, ands, or buts. And I know that's easier said than done because, again, I haven't been in that situation, but I've always been the person that did not let time affect my self-respect. What I mean by that is I imagine myself spending 5 years, 6 years, 7 years with one person, and if that person cheats on me, I'm not gonna let the 5, 6, 7 years affect my decision to stay or affect my decision to leave. Because yes, you've built time with that person, you've had a bond, but that bond is not as strong as you thought it was if he went out or she and cheated on you. So you shouldn't let that affect your decision in staying. Again, maybe because I've never been in the situation, it's easier said than done. But I've always been headstrong. I've always let my head affect my heart, not my heart affect my head. And a cheater's a cheater, bro. Like, okay, cool. Sometimes they can change. I don't know. I've never been in that situation, like I keep reiterating. But in my opinion, what I have seen, and it's not just my parents' example, but a cheater is a cheater. So I just rather not deal with that again, especially if you broke my heart into a million pieces the first time. It's just not something I would want for myself. So long story short, if you're not happy, leave. If you don't want to deal with the person anymore, leave. If you no longer care about the relationship or about the person, leave. So that about wraps up this episode for today. I'm glad you stayed through it. If you haven't, that's fine too. Just catch me next week. But that's all I had for today, and I hope I gave you something worth listening to.